Valley school bus drivers barreling through red lights.
These are just all these corners right in our neighborhood.
The ABC 15 investigators break the exclusive story every driver should see. They are trusted to transport children all over the valley. So you may think school bus drivers are some of the safest drivers on the streets.
ABC 15 investigator Lori Jangliha took a closer look at their driving records tonight. She shows you some risky behavior on the roads.
That was way red.
Oh, dear God.
Wow, these are just all these corners right in our neighborhood.
For Valley parents like these,
He was definitely going slow enough to stop.
watching a video like this can be haunting.
I certainly think that they should have better skills than your normal everyday driver.
You're looking at public school bus drivers barreling through red lights, taking chances on yellows, cutting it close as they cross Valley intersections where drivers like us travel every day.
That was clear all the way red right there. There was no yellow to it.
The ABC 15 investigators even found a few doing it again and again.
Would you want your child on one of those buses that ran the red light?
I would have to say, obviously, the answer would be no.
We filed public records requests with the Big Valley school districts near red light cameras and found nearly 3 dozen red light traffic citations between 2010 and 2012 for bus drivers passing through Phoenix, Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, and Mesa. Mesa's the biggest school district and had the most, 24.
Well, those two buses went through. The light had been red for quite a while.
Frank Hinds, the executive director of Red Means Stop, a driver education nonprofit.
They're selfish, they're irresponsible, they're not paying attention.
For Hinds, it's personal. In 1997, a red light runner in a pickup killed his daughter Jennifer. She was only 17.
I said to her at her bedside that I wouldn't let this go and let it be forgotten, that she wouldn't just be a statistic.
Hinds fought for the stiff fines drivers now get when they run a red. School bus drivers, he says, have no excuse.
If you can't pay attention to what you're doing, if you can't obey the law, if you can't be a safe driver, then you have no business driving a school bus, let alone a vehicle.
State law requires a commercial driver license and a state bus certification before you can drive one of these. But we also learned a less than perfect driving record won't stop you from getting behind the wheel.
Would you feel comfortable hiring someone that had a hit and run in their history?
We probably would not hire someone who had a hit and run.
Did you know that you did have a bus driver that had a hit and run in his history?
I don't know from when.
Mesa Public Schools Transportation Director Ron Latko says he didn't know driver Mario Gomez had a misdemeanor hit and run in his history when the district hired Gomez to drive children in 2009. Gomez insists he's a caring driver, but lost his bus driving job after running 2 reds in 2011.
There's a lot of distractions on the bus. Kids, you don't know what's going on inside the bus.
We do repeated checks on MVD on existing drivers. We can't do them all the time every day. There are too many drivers.
Latko says most of the 423 buses on the road every day have no trouble, considering they collectively drive more than 33,000 miles daily.
What will you be doing next to make sure that next year maybe there's a lower number or no red light tickets in your district?
Is there something specific that we can do and change? We have to look at what we're doing now, which I know is above and beyond what other people are doing, and maybe there's still more that we can do.
Mesa Public Schools do require their drivers to have extra training if they get a traffic citation. And you can check those violations and the school policies at other districts by going to our website, abc15.com/investigators. I'm investigator Lori Jangliha, ABC 15 News.
Yeah, the crazy thing is that red light running is such a big problem already in Arizona, and it's just caused so much devastation.
Yeah, and anything can be said and numbers can be presented, but it's a piece of your heart getting on that bus every single day as it drives away. You know, by the way, school bus drivers and other drivers who use district vehicles must pay their own fines when the district is notified of any citation.